chance narrows if it is not taken seriously. As we move forward, the question is no longer whether things will change. They already are. The question is who will help shape what comes next, and who will be shaped by it. In the next part, we will look closely at the responsibilities of individuals during this transition, how to live with seriousness without losing humanity, and how to prepare for the future without surrendering to fear. For now, remember this. Renewal is not born from comfort, but from commitment. And commitment, once chosen, becomes a source of strength rather than sacrifice. As crisis gives way to rebuilding, the weight of responsibility shifts from abstract systems to individual lives. This is the moment when history stops feeling distant and begins to feel personal. People realize that outcomes are no longer shaped primarily by momentum, but by participation. In these moments, the question quietly changes. It is no longer a what will happen to us, but a what will we do with what is happening. This is where many people struggle because crisis strips away passive roles. It asks for agency. It asks for judgment. It asks for the courage to act without guarantees. During long periods of stability, it is possible to drift, to let institutions decide, to follow incentives without questioning them. Crisis ends that luxury. It forces alignment between belief and behavior. This alignment is uncomfortable at first, but it is also clarifying. People begin to understand that their daily choices, how they work, how they spend, how they save, how they treat others, are no longer private matters. They are contributions to a shared outcome. This is not about guilt. It is about consequence. History teaches us that societies recover not because everyone suddenly becomes virtuous, but because enough people take responsibility seriously enough, long enough, to stabilize the whole. That seriousness shows up in small, unglamorous ways. It shows up in refusing to overextend financially when credit is easy but fragile, in building emergency margins when optimism tempts excess, in choosing reliability over image. Financial freedom during this phase is deeply misunderstood. It is not about escaping the storm. People discover whether they truly believe in responsibility, fairness, and sacrifice, or merely like the idea of them in easier times. Values that cannot survive pressure were never values at all. They were preferences. Crisis has a way of revealing this gently at first, then unmistakably. These choices rarely feel heroic in the moment. They feel ordinary, necessary, sometimes inconvenient. But history is built from ordinary decisions repeated at scale. As the turning resolves, a new generation will come of age knowing order not as assumption, but as achievement.